The thing for me is not always about like, oh, I'm gonna pick this person because I know I'm gonna stream. For me, it's like whatever can make the song the best, that's what I'm gonna call. What's the big old deal? It's your boy Ty Dolla, and these are my top 5 dream collaborations. First of all, I would get that guy Ty Dolla because like I said, he's the greatest collaborator of all time. I mean, you know, there's so many different flavors when it comes to Ty Dolla, you know. You got Ty Dolla, the producer, the singer, the rapper, the writer, the instrumentalist. It'd be nice to get all of those in one room at the same time. Second, I would probably get James Brown, the best entertainer of all time, one of the people that has inspired me in my music for sure. James Brown was one of the greatest entertainers, and beyond that, just like the music, the studio, like it was his sound, it was him. And like no matter what musicians he worked with, whoever he worked with, it was him. And that's what I loved about him. And it definitely inspires me. And I feel like I do that same thing. I bring me to whatever I do. Third, I would get TASH, SULTANA, but she's been like overseas this whole time and we've been talking about it. I saw her at Coachella a couple years ago performing. And when I seen her hit that stage and play all the instruments and she didn't have nobody on stage with her and she just killed it so hard, I'm like, yo, this is like, I'm the male you, like, let's work. We got to do this, you know? We've been trying to do it, but the kind of music that I want to do with her, I don't feel like it's a send over the internet type of vibe. I feel like we need to get in the same room and go crazy. So I've been just waiting on that moment to happen. This year when I did Hit Different, I pull up to the studio, Pharrell had already left, but SZA was still there. I'm like, play me what y'all was working on. They put on that beat, the melody came, the words came, I went in there, and then SZA comes in the booth. She's like, nah, hold up. You gotta stand like this, because she had all these crystals set up, you know what I'm saying, on the floor, like a grid. And she's like, nah, you gotta stand right here, and I promise you it's gonna come. I swear to God. I stood how she told me to stand, and the came, bro. And everybody loves the song. Like, we do a lot of songs all the time, but I feel like that one was like, wow, is it for real? Like, does that really work? Maybe I need that right here at the house too. HIATUS, KAIYOTE, which is one of my favorite bands. I would love to do a song with y'all, so let's make it happen. They're just different and they're down to like really do music and not like be basic. It's just one of the greatest bands of our time. And I would like to be a part of the journey and like have them do something on maybe one of my next albums or something. Last but not least, the homie Moses SUMNEY, who has one of the greatest voices I've ever heard in my life. We've talked and tried to make it happen. It just hasn't happened. There's been a lot of shit going on obviously in the world. So hopefully we get together soon to make a slapper. Moses is just like HIATUS. Like he's a real artist. He's like down to do real music and not be basic, you know, just explore like whatever new things that you can find when it comes to music and what is vocal. And I feel like he's got the best male vocal and I need that frequency. So many different, you know, crazy moments on the album. I think there's something for everybody on there. I've got all the homies on there, man, from Kid Cudi to Post to Janae. So for instance, when I did Expensive, it's like right when you hear the beat, it needs Nikki, you know? So I called Nikki and she blessed us, and shout out to Nikki, congrats on the baby. And I love you forever. There's something for everybody on there for sure.